The wait is over. It's been 10 days since the opening of the transfer portal, and the Iowa Hawkeye men's basketball team has picked up their first two transfers. The first commit is Tyreek Coleman from Illinois State. The 6'2 guard will be a sophomore this upcoming season for the Hawks. The second commit is 7'3" Andrew McKeever, which makes him the tallest player in Iowa history. He transfers in from St. Mary's and will have 2 years of eligibility remaining. Now, before we get to the breakdown, the Iowa men's team released this graphic this week showing everyone who's returning to the team next year. There are 10 players from this year's Elite 8 team who have committed to returning, and only one who has been lost to the portal, Fulgaris. Now, that is a big name, but I believe the price tag was just too high and the consistency too small for Coach McCollum to have him back. Also, Tavion Banks is technically in the portal, but he is in limbo due to waiting on his appeal for another year of eligibility. It is believed that he would like to come back to Iowa if they have a spot for him once his appeal is finalized. Now, let's get to the breakdown. In his freshman year at Illinois State, Tyreek Coleman averaged 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. He did this while averaging just 22 minutes each night. He shot 50% from the field, 42% from 3, and 70% at the foul line. These numbers all point to an efficient offensive player, aka a Ben McCollum player. In watching some of his highlights, he shows that he is a good athlete with speed and lift. He loves to get to the basket and is creative with how he finishes at the rim. I would describe him as very fluid and efficient with his movements. The presumption is that he will be the starting point guard. What's nice for him at Iowa is that Cale Combs is already there to take the pressure off of him to make him feel like he has to handle the ball all the time. This will allow Coleman to learn the McCollum system and not feel like he has to be Bennett Sturts from day one. Nebraska and Kansas State were both other contenders for his service, but in the end, the Hawkeyes got their point guard. Remember in the Hawks game against Illinois, they had a hard time competing on the glass? Enter 7'3" Andrew McKeever. McKeever averaged over 9 rebounds a game last year while only playing 23 minutes per game. That's great news for an Iowa team that lacked a true center last year. He also averaged 8 points and 1 block per game. Now you'd think a 7'3" guy would have more than 1 block per game, but just being that big will be a deterrent for the other team. Iowa reportedly beat out Purdue and UConn, so you know the price tag was hefty. $3, maybe $4 million per year. So what does this mean for next year? Number one, Iowa has upgraded at the 5 position and really filled a need for more rebounding. This will allow Cam Manuel to back up McKeever, but also play alongside him at the 4 position. Secondly, hopefully Iowa has their point guard of the now and the future. Sprinkle in shooters like Tate Sage and Cooper Koch, and this team will be looking to have a better regular season and possibly look to go beyond the Elite 8 next year. That's it for this video. Make sure to like, follow, and check back for my next basketball breakdown.